Hi there, everyone. So just wanted to a little service, not a service announcement, but just a little bit of things to remember when you're here in the Philippines. So one of the things, as like I've been wandering around Ayala Center here in Cebu, I was wandering, and one of the things that is like in the general mall itself is there's a little bit of an absence of seating. Like for like if you're wandering and your feet get tired, you're most likely going to have to go into a restaurant, and or there are some areas like in the central area that are sort of the feature, and there is some seating there. But otherwise, if you're walking along, there is really not much for places to sit. And also, too, another thing to remember is that when you're, if you do stop and get something to eat or drink, and if you decide that you're not going to eat it at the restaurant, you're going to sort of walk and hold it with you until you finish. One thing to remember is there will be very few garbage bins where you can toss the garbage in. Like I picked up something just earlier here, and I was enjoying it as I'm walking along. But as I was finishing up, I was like, okay, well, I got to throw this away, and I could not really find a garbage. I finally did find one after a bit of walking. I finally found something where I can throw it away. So the one thing that you want to remember when you're here in the Philippines, and if you're going in the big shopping malls, that if you be prepared, if you're going to carry food with you or drink, be prepared to have a bag or somewhere that you can hold on to it, so that way when you do find a garbage can or you get back to your home or your hotel, that you will have you'll be able to toss it there. But otherwise, there won't be easily accessible to garbage bins. So you should really keep that in mind. Anyways, that was all. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, and just of the word of advice for if you're here, and otherwise, keep on checking out my videos. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. So, see you later.